The Islamic Emirate once again calls on the United Nations to remove unilateral sanctions against the Islamic Emirate officials. The deputy spokesman of the Islamic Emirate says the sanctions have had a negative impact on the Kabul's relation with the international community.
The sanctions and restrictions imposed on Afghanistan are cruel. The United Nations and the Security Council and other countries must end the sanctions and restrictions imposed on Afghanistan and the leaders of Islamic Emirate.
Earlier, Zabiullah Mujahid, the spokesman of the Islamic Emirate, said that the name of 24 officials of the Islamic Emirate were still on the blacklist of the United Nations and the European Union. Mr. Mujahid called not removing the names of the Islamic Emirate officials from the blacklist is against the Doha Agreement.
The continuation of sanctions against 24 members of the leadership of the Islamic Emirate actually hinders interaction in the international arena. When countries think that it isn't an undisputed power in Afghanistan, the Islamic Emirate exists, and they should increase their interactions with the Islamic Emirate.
On the other hand, some political analysts believe that the sanction will have a negative impact on the relations between the Islamic Emirate and the international community.
The sanctions and punishments that they have imposed on the Islamic Emirate should be removed as soon as possible to create the ways of negotiations, the way of dialogue relations, so that international community and the United Nations reach an understanding with the Islamic Emirate and the people of Afghanistan.
Earlier, Maulawi Abdul Salam Hanafi, the administrative deputy of Prime Minister, had also called for the removing of sanctions against the Islamic Emirate officials in a meeting in Kabul.